Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. So just I dictate you question, you note it, and then we're trying to solve one by one. Okay. So note it. The large hand of a big clock. Yes, note the question. The large hand. First, you mute yourself. Mute your microphone. Yes, note it. The large hand of a big clock is 35 centimeter long. 35 centimeter long. How many centimeter does its tip move in 9 seconds? How many centimeter does its tip move in 9 minutes? Sorry. In 9 minutes, you have to find it. In 9 minutes, how many centimeter does it tip move? Okay.
Can you please repeat the question?
Okay, note it. The large hand of a big clock, the large hand of a big clock is 35 centimeter. So that length of clock is radius. So note it, R is equal to 35 centimeter that we given. Understand? How many centimeter does it tips move in 9 minutes? Means here you have to find the actually length of R. Here you have to find the value of length of R, but theta is not given. You have to find that in 9 minutes how much angle is formed. Okay, so you well know about yes, if you join that means, or you know about the norms of the online classes.
Angle 54 degree.
Okay, so uh, here you just find the value of theta. What is the angle theta in 9 minute which be formed by the minute hand? Okay,
3 by
so
2 degree.
yes, so here you know that here you know about the that means minute hand in 60, that means sorry, in 1 minute, uh, in 60 minutes, minute hand rotate 2 pi radian. How much radian? 2 pi radian. So note it. Since in 60 minutes, minute hand move 2 pi radian. How much radian? 2 pi radian. So in 9 minutes. So in 9 minutes, that be 2 pi upon 60 into 9. Simplifying it. So 3 3s are 9, and here you have 20. So 3 pi by 10, 3 pi by 10 radian, and that gives the value of theta. 3 pi by 10 radian is the value of theta, which we make in 9 minutes. Okay. Now applying the identity, the formula, which is theta is equal to L by R, and then L is equal to R theta. So you know it, L is equal to R into theta, putting its value and simplifying it. So you have 35 into 3, and the value of pi, you can write it here, 22 by 7. and 10 also. Yeah, simplifying it. So 7, 5 ja 35, and yes, 5 2 ja 10, and here you have 11. So overall 33 centimeter. So 33 centimeter is the that is length of arc which we moved by the minute hand in 9 minutes. Okay. So in this way it will solve. Uh, just I am saying Kshitiz Singh. Yes, mute yourself. Okay. Yes, note next question. Find the angle in radians. Yes, note it. Find the angle in radian. The angle between. Find the angle in radians between the hands of a clock. Between the hands of a clock at 7:20 p.m. 7:20 p.m. Here you have to find the angle between the clock, that means hand of the clock, that means the angle between the minute hand and hour hand at 7:20 p.m. So here you have no problem that is about PM and AM. Okay, only you have to find here the angle between the minute hand and the hour hand at 7:20. Understand? Okay. So you well know in a clock at 12 o'clock the minute hand and the hour hand are coincide to each other. Okay, they are coincide means it makes 0 degree angle to each other. Okay, so here you see that at 7:20 what you have in this case at 7:20 what be the angle between them, so how you find it? So first of all you find the total amount of angle, that means total rotation of our hand at 7:20. 7:20 means in 7 or 20 minutes. If you are starting with 12 o'clock, so in 7 or 20 minutes complete what be the rotation of our hand, first you find it. So what you know about the hour hand? In 12 hour the hour hand complete rotation, that means that rotation is what? 360 degree, or you can say 2 pi radian. 2 pi radian. Understand? In the same way, yes, you have to find the total amount. First, you find what be the total amount of hour in 7 or 20 minutes. So you convert 20 minutes into hour here, and then you that means find its value. Okay, what at what amount there be a rotation of our hand? Understand? Okay, so write it. Time of rotation. Time of rotation of our hand is equal to 7 plus 20 upon 60 hours. Okay, and if you simplifying it, here you have 1 by 3. So 21 or 22 by 3 hours. Okay, 22 by 3 hours. So here you have to find how much angle our hand made in 22 by 3 hours. Okay, so you know about our hand in 12 hour it make 2 pi radian, 2 pi radian, and yes, solve it. Since in 12 hours our hand move 2 pi radian, moves 2 pi radian. So what about in 22 by 3 hours? So you can write 22 pi upon 12 into 22 by 3. Yes, simplifying it. So in this way, you have the value, that means the amount of rotation of our hand in 720. So that be, just cancel it. So here you have 6 and 11, so 3. So that is equal to 11 pi upon 9 radian. Just note it. 11 pi upon 9 radian. But at the time 720, minute hand rotate only 20 minutes. That means minute hand rotate only 20 minutes. So you know, that means the rotation, about the rotation of minute hand. In 60 minutes, it complete 2 pi radian. So in 1 minute, it is 2 pi upon 60. So what about in 20 minutes? Yes, calculate it. Yes, calculate for minute hands. Yes, note it. Amount of rotation of minute hand is equal to what? Only 20 minutes. Okay. So find its angle. How much angle it rotates? Hence angle of rotation of minute hand, that be equal to 2 pi upon 60 into 20. So cancel it. So here you have 3, means 2 pi upon 3 radian. So 2 pi upon 3 radian is the angle of rotation of minute hand. So what will be the angle between them? So you have to take the difference between them. You have to take the difference between them. So 11 pi upon 9 minus 2 pi by 3. Okay, so write it. Hence the angle between them is equal to, yes, take its difference. Yes, write it. So angle between them is equal to 11 pi upon 9 minus 2 pi by 3. So taking LCM, so here you have 9, 11 pi minus 6 pi. Okay, so 5 pi upon 9. So that is 5 pi upon 9 radian. 5 pi upon 9 radian is the angle between our hand and minute hand. And 5 pi by 9 is what? 100 degree. That is 100 degree. In that case, the angle between our hand and minute hand is 100 degree. So you can find that result in degree also, and final result is to be expressed in a form of radian. Okay. So as you wish, you have to express your answer. Okay. So I think in the same way, if you want to find the angle between the different time in a clock, you can follow the same step. Okay. Yes. So in this way, you can find the angle between the hands of clock. Okay. Not, next question. Okay. Note it. I dictate here. A wheel of a motor. A wheel of a motor is rotating at a wheel of a motor is rotating at 200 rpm, 1200 rpm, not 200, 1200 rpm, revolution per minute. If the radius of the wheel is 35 centimeter, if the radius of the wheel is 35 centimeter, what linear distance does a point of its rim traces in 30 seconds? So here you have to find the linear distance, simply the distance covered by the wheel in 30 seconds. What distance it be covered in 30 seconds, you have to find it. So what are given? The radius of the wheel is given, r is equal to 35. Yes. RPM is given. RPM means 1200 revolution per minute is given. And you know,
1,32,000.
So what distance? 1,32,000. Yes, correct. Yes, correct. Yes, simplifying it. RPM is given, radius is given.
kilometer.
You have to find the distance covered in 30 seconds. So first of all, what you do, here it is given RPM.
1.32 kilometer.
What?
1.32 kilometers.
Yes, correct. Correct, Babu. एकदम सही है बेटे. Okay, good. Okay, just I explain the solution. Listen to me. RPM is given, which is 1200 revolution per minute. That means what? In 60 seconds, we'll rotate 1200. With the number of revolution in 60 seconds is 1200. So you calculate it for 1 second. Understand? So you have to divide the 1200 by 60. So in this way,
Yes, sir.
yes, that gives the number of revolution in 1 second. Then you find what will be the number of revolution in 30 seconds. Yes, find it. What will be the in that case? Here you find the number of revolution in 30 seconds. Okay, so you multiplying that by 30. Okay, so you know the distance covered in one revolution is equal to 2 pi r. That is the circumference of wheel. Okay, so that be the distance covered in one revolution. Okay, now what you do, you have to multiplying the number of revolution in 1 second into 2 pi r. That means the circumference of wheel, and you will have your final answer. And initially that answer is in centimeter, so you divide it by, yes, to convert it in kilometer, so you divide by what? 1000 into 100. Yes, divide it, and your final answer is in kilometer. Okay, good. Next question. Note it. So I think you are comfortable. You can solve it. Yes. Next question. In a right triangle, the difference between two acute angles is pi upon 18 radian. The difference between two acute angles is pi upon 18 radian. Express the angles in
Sir, is it 55 and 35?
Express the degree in, express the angles in degrees. Yes, what are you saying?
Sir, 55 degree and 35 degree.
No, bete, no. Just trying to again.
Sorry, sir. 50 degree and 30 degree. Sorry, sir. 50 and 40.
Yeah, correct. Yes, trying to solve out. So what is given? The difference in acute angle is pi upon 18 degree. Sorry, radian. Convert in degree. How you convert that way in degree? Yes, multiplying that by 180 upon pi. So their difference means what? X minus y is equal to 10 degree. Your first equation becomes x minus y is equal to 10 degree. And you know, in right triangle, the sum of acute angle is also 90. So you have other equation x plus y is equal to 90 degree. Yes, simplifying these two equations, and yes, the value of x and y. You have the value of x and y. Here you have, suppose x and y are the angles of right angle triangle, that is acute angles of right triangle. So here it is given x minus y is equal to pi upon 18 degree. Okay, and that can be also written as x minus y is equal to pi upon 18 into 180 upon pi. So pi and pi is cancelled out. So you have x minus y is equal to 10. That is your first equation. That is your first equation. And here the triangle is right triangle. So you can say x plus y is equal to 90 degree. Okay. Yes. Adding y is cancelled. 2y is equal to 100. So the x is equal to 50 degree. So the value of x is 50. Yes. Put it in second equation. Here you have second equation. Yes. Put it. So 2 implies y is equal to 40 degree. So the angles in
40.
degree is 50 degree and 40 degree. So in this way, you can solve it. Okay. Yes, note next question. Yes, today, Saturday, you have to solve the remaining questions of that means the assignment which I shared in your group. And from Monday, we have to again that is study some topic or the concept of unit circles, and yes, that the trigonometry is started from that topic. No? So concept
Okay,
of
sir.
unit circle. Yeah, with the help of unit circle, how you obtain the different results, different relations, and yes, you enjoy a lot on that is to study that topics. Okay, because that means here you think that yes, I know the trigonometry in the way of using right angle triangle, and the same type of result is obtained here with the help of unit circle. So no doubt that are very interesting. Huh?
Sir,
Okay.
but it is different from 10th.
Yes, sure. It be different from 10th. Actually, in class 10th, you are, that means the trigonometry is completely, that means the total concept is based on right angle triangle. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And there you study about the trigonometric ratio. Yes, trigonometric function is not there. Okay. But here you study about the trigonometric function that is as a real function. Okay. And that's why
Yes, sir.
the concepts are totally different. Okay, so just note it. Next question: the angles of a triangle are in AP, arithmetic progression. Note it. The angles of a triangle are in AP, and the number of degrees in the list, number of degrees in the list to the number of radians in the greatest, to the number of radians in the greatest is 60 is to pi. Is 60 is to pi. That is given. Is 60 is to pi. Note it. 60 is to pi. Find the angles. Find the angles in degrees and radian. Find the angles in degrees and radian. So just see what are given here. Here it is given the angles of triangle are in AP. So you know the three angles are here, and you well know about the arithmetic progression. If the three quantities are taken in AP, so you have to take like that A minus D, A and A plus D. Understand? So here you can also assume the angles of triangle are in the same way. Okay, so assume it. Let the angles of a triangle be A minus D degree, A and A plus D degree. Okay, so here you taken all the angles.
Sir, is it 30, 60 and 90?
So 30, 60, 90, yes, correct. So here you can take the angles of triangle like that, A minus D, A and A plus D degree. So what is given here, just think, here you have a relation. So here you have a relation. What are that? The angle in degree, the number of degrees that be taken in the that is the list. So here the list angle is A minus D. So that be measured in degree. And the greatest angle is A plus D, that be measured in radian. So here it is given the ratio of number of degrees of list to the to the number of radian measure of the greatest angle is equal to 60 upon pi. That be given. Understand? Now, if the angles are here given, so their sum is what? 180. So in this way, you have a value of A. So note it here. So you can write A minus D plus A plus D is equal to 180 degree. So D and D is cancel out. So 3A is equal to 180, or you have the value of A is equal to 60 degree. The value of A is equal to 60 degree. And if you applying its second condition, the number of degree of list, so A minus D is already in degree, so you can write it A minus D upon, yes, the greatest angle is in radian. The greatest angle is in radian, so you can write A plus D into pi upon 180 degree. Pi upon 180 degree, and it's is equal to 60 upon pi. That be given, that be equal to 60 upon pi. So here you see that pi and pi is cancelled out from both sides. So the pi and pi is cancelled out from both sides, and this 180 is to, that means in numerator, and yes, putting the value of A is equal to 60 degree, which you obtained here. Yes, write it here. So you have 60 minus D into 180 degree upon 60 degree plus D is equal to 60. Is equal to 60. Yes, in this way you have a result. Now cancel it. 60, 1 just 60, and here you have 3 times. Yes, taking cross multiplication, so you can write in this way, 180 degree minus 3D is equal to 60 plus D. 60 plus D, or 180 degree minus 60 degree. So what you have, 120. 120 degree is equal to 4D. So the value of D is equal to 30.
30 degree.
Value of D is equal to 30 degree. In this way, you have the value of D and A. Now, putting the values of A and D in the assumed angle, the angle which you assumed here, you have to put it there and you will have your answer. So your first angle is A minus D. So you can write 60 minus 30. So you have 30 degree. Other second angle is A. So the A is 60 degree. And if you put it here, A plus D, so 60 plus 30 is equal to 90 degree. So your final required angle is what? 30, 60 and 90. And if you convert it in radian, that can be written as pi by 6, pi by 3 and pi by 2. Pi by 6, pi by 3 and pi by 2. Okay. So write your final answer here. Yes, write it in this way. So required angles are, yes, A minus D. So here you see that is 30 degree and A, so right here 60 degree, and the other angle is A plus D, so you have 90 degree. So here you have an angles in radian, or if you convert it in that means degree, and if you convert it in radian, you have to multiplying this 30 degree by pi upon 180. So that is pi by 6 radian, pi by 3 radian, and pi by 2 and radian. So that is your final answer. So you have to express your answer in this way. Yes, Pradeep Singh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, mute yourself.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so in this way that we completed. Okay, next question. Note it. The perimeter of a certain sector, the perimeter of a certain sector of a circle is equal to the length of arc of a semicircle having the same radius. Find the angle of the sector. In degrees. Pi is equal to 22 by 7. That be given in your question. Okay. Here you have to find the sector angle in degree. Now, if you applying the formula theta is equal to L by R, the angle measured is in radian. Okay. So first you find the value of theta in radian, then you convert it in degree. So what is given? Just say it. Here, suppose you have a circle. Yes, center O is given. The sector. Suppose AOB is a sector. Okay. And this B, its theta is taken as a sector angle. R is its radius. And L is the length of arc AB. So what is given? The perimeter of sector. So here you see that the perimeter of sector is 2R plus L. And that 2R plus L is equal to what? Length of arc of semicircle of the same arc. That is same circle. So which is what? Pi R. Means complete circle is 2 pi R circumference, and circumference of semicircle is what? Pi R. So here it is given. Note it. 2R plus L is equal to pi R. 2R plus L is equal to pi R. Okay. And you know L is equal to R theta. So note it. 2R plus r theta is equal to pi r. So in this way, r is cancelled out from each of the term. So 2 plus theta is equal to what? Pi. So theta is equal to pi minus 2.
Sir, my answer has 65 degrees, 17 minutes, 24 seconds.
No, check it again. Okay, now putting the value of pi here. So you have 22 by 7 minus 2, which is 22 minus 14 upon 7. And subtract it. So 12 minus 4, that is 8 by 7. So 8 by 7 radian. Here you have theta is equal to 8 by 7 radian. Now convert into a degree, minute and second. So what you do? You have to multiplying that by 180 upon pi. 180 upon pi. Check it. So theta is equal to 8 upon 7.
Sir, is it 205?
No. 180 upon pi, which is 27. And here you can write 7. So 7 is cancel out. Here you have 4. Here you have 11. So multiplying it, 720 upon 11 degree. 720 upon 11 degree. And yes, by dividing, convert it in minute and second also. So just check it how you solve.
Yes, sir. ये वाला
Just check it. So 720 upon 11, no? So 11, and here you have 720. So 6 times, so you have 66.
65 point,
yes,
so,
sir. 65 degree.
So 6,
65.4.
and that means how much time? 5 times.
Yes, sir.
So you have 55.
65 degree, 27.
So 65 degree. Now again multiplying it by 30.
17
Sorry,
minutes.
60. So you have 300. You have 300. Now start
65
dividing.
degree,
11 to
27
the
minutes, 16 seconds.
11 to the 22, 8. So 7 times. So you have 77.
Yes, sir. Same answer.
3 remainder. So 27 minutes. 27
Yes,
minutes
sir.
are there. Now again multiplying 3 by 60. So you
Second.
have 180. You have 180 here. And yes, divide it by 11 again. So 11 1 ja 11.
65 degree, 27 minutes,
So
16
here you have
seconds.
70 and 6 times, so 66.
7.
So your again remainder